workhorse. For 12 years, the Buffalo has been working non-stop for DB Bahnbau Gruppe and constantly delivers a smooth track geometry. Plasser and Theurer started constructing the Buffalo in 2007, bringing in a new era of track-laying technology and track maintenance. Design engineer Patrick Hertzendorfer was involved right from the start. He is familiar with the challenges of designing such a complex machine.
The most important aspects were the requirements for the laying tolerances in particular, and their standard compliant implementation. We have to adhere to certain rules and regulations. Especially the weight is usually a critical aspect, as we have to integrate all the functions in the machine.
The machine was completed in 2010 and handed over to the customer.
The machine is one of the most powerful in Germany. It is very popular on the worksite because, first of all, the technology it uses is ideal. Also, the laying speed ensures a high daily output is achieved.
In total, there are 18 people working on the machine. We have 6 workstations in the cabs and another 12 staff members working outside and sometimes under the machine. The shift usually starts with prep work, shunting and getting the machine ready. Then the materials will have to be prepared, the machine set up on the track, and off we go at full speed. After work is finished on the work site, there are usually a number of follow-up tasks. For example, getting the machine off the track, finishing tasks, shunting. The machine is working primarily on the DB mainline tracks, but also on secondary lines, so essentially on the whole line network of Deutsche Bahn.
The operating principle is still up to date and offers maximum flexibility and performance capability. Back then, this was done in cooperation with the German track construction company Deutsche Gleis- und Tiefbau GmbH. Thanks to the use of 2 sleeper laying units, it is to this day one of the fastest of its kind.
The last 12 years have shown that the basic design of the machine is excellent. We can work at a high output with very high reliability.
Since the machine was manufactured in 2010, it has renewed 1,350 kilometers of track, 120 kilometers in the last year alone.
A remarkable achievement which has its consequences. Thousands of sleepers and track kilometers have left their mark on the machine. To make sure that the Buffalo continues to work as efficiently as it has in the past, it will get a retrofit from Plasser and Theurer. It will start its journey back in its birthplace. For it's only there where they have the know-how and the infrastructure required to carry out such a complex project.
With competent and, most importantly, regular servicing, a machine like this can be in service for 20, 30 years or even longer. Servicing at Plasser and Theurer will of course involve the relevant design department, and the customer will benefit from their expertise in solving issues and making improvements.
Of course, we have an excellent team of experts at Plasser and Theurer in Linz that was involved in the design of the machine right from the start. We have the facilities to bring in the machine with its 144 meters in length. We are able to carry out repairs quickly using parts that were manufactured in our production shop, which is also located on the factory premises. It is of course a big challenge to carry out a retrofit of this scale in 21 weeks. The schedule will have to be coordinated almost on a daily basis. That's why we need an excellent team of experts to do this work.
Bogies, braking system, hydraulic hoses, conveyor belts, electronics, pneumatic compressors. The list of components that have to be checked, reconditioned, and if necessary renewed goes on and on. On top of that, there's still a question mark on the tight schedule.
The biggest challenge from a technical point of view is that at the time of submitting the proposal and the machine arriving in Linz, not all the problems are known.
When disassembling the machine, you will get into corners that you don't normally see, and that will result in additional requests to change or renew things.
Some of the operating staff, 4 staff members to be exact, are here, working on the machine permanently. They will also cooperate with Plasser and Theurer and discuss certain issues, be on site and be a point of contact.
Although work on the machine is going full steam ahead, the time pressure is increasing. The client would like to see for themselves what progress has been made on the machine. Will we actually manage to complete this without delays?
We are now at the stage where the machine has been completely disassembled. All components that have to come off have been removed. We have had a look at individual assemblies. Some have been refitted already, but the date of completion is key.
The machine is already booked up. We have had inquiries from Deutsche Bahn for work sites in May and June, including larger projects.
The machine must first run on a trial worksite. Will have to be adjusted and configured accordingly. We have the first worksite starting on the 14th of July and running over 3 days. And a week later, we'll have a worksite that is over 30 kilometers long. By then, the machine will have to be 100% up and running. That's why we are keen for the machine to be completed on time. After such a big disassembly job, the machine will of course have to be readjusted and configured. It may not run as smoothly as we are used to straight away.
There is still a lot to do. The bogies, brake tests, quality checks. But the homecoming date for the Buffalo has been set. Therefore, the team in Linz will give their all.
Apart from the current situation with regard to prices and delivery times, it is of course an advantage for us that the machine has been in service before, that our colleagues know the machine. That's why we have made the decision in favour of a retrofit.
Plasser and Theurer's capacities here in Linz are very good. Our people are happy with the spare parts supply. The response times are short. That's why we are very happy so far.
Now it's clear. Since all parts for the completion have been available on time, the machine can now undergo its final check. Everything is okay. The Buffalo is back in business.
We have done it, managed to solve all the issues, and now the Buffalo is on its way back home to start working again at full power.
So, the decision of DB Bahnbau Gruppe to have the retrofit of the Buffalo carried out by Plasser and Theurer directly was the right one.